Did you know that about 1 in 4 deaths in the US are linked to heart disease? Making smart food choices can literally save your life. Today we're diving deep into a crucial topic. It's incredibly close to my heart. And it should be close to yours too. We're talking about your heart health. The very engine that keeps you going. Did you know 1 in 4 deaths in the US is linked to heart disease? That's a number we can't ignore. But here's the empowering part. Smart food choices can be lifesavers. The fork in your hand is powerful. Let's start this path to better heart health together. One of the most pervasive beliefs I encounter in my practice is the idea that if you're eating vegetables, any vegetables, you're automatically doing your body a world of good. However, the blanket statement that all vegetables are good for you is a dangerous oversimplification. The journey a vegetable takes from the farm to your fork can drastically alter its nutritional profile. How it's grown, processed, and prepared plays a significant role. Understanding this myth is the first step towards making truly heart-healthy choices. Let's talk about how something good, like a vegetable, can become harmful. Hidden dangers in processed foods can sabotage your health. Even foods marketed as healthy can be loaded with sodium, unhealthy fats, and sugars. These additives can harm your heart over time. They are often intentionally added to enhance flavor and shelf life. Sodium is a cheap preservative and flavor enhancer. Unhealthy fats improve texture but harm health. These additions come at a cost to your cardiovascular health. The health halo effect tricks us into thinking processed foods are healthy. Labels like vegetable chips make us lower our guard. We must scrutinize nutrition labels closely. Don't let complacency allow hidden dangers to impact your well-being. Be discerning consumers and look past the marketing. Understand food to make healthier choices. This conversation aims to unmask hidden threats. Even innocent vegetable preparations can be harmful. It's about understanding food, not fearing it. Make choices that nourish and protect your heart. Be detectives for your own health. To truly appreciate why certain vegetable preparations can be so damaging, it's important to understand a little bit about how your incredible cardiovascular system works. Your heart pumps blood through vessels, delivering oxygen and nutrients to every cell. Heart disease disrupts this process, often due to plaque buildup in arteries. High blood pressure forces your heart to work harder. Excessive sodium intake raises blood pressure. Your body retains water to dilute excess sodium. This increases blood volume and pressure. Think of it like overinflating a tire. Unhealthy fats contribute to arterial plaque. Plaque can rupture, causing clots. Clots can cause heart attacks or strokes if they block brain arteries. Your diet directly impacts your cardiovascular health. Understanding these mechanisms is key. It's about making informed choices. Knowing the risks helps you protect your heart. This knowledge empowers you to make choices that protect your cardiovascular system. As we age, our cardiovascular system changes. Heart health deserves special consideration for seniors. Arteries can stiffen, and the heart may not pump as vigorously. Dietary choices have a pronounced impact on heart health. Foods tolerated in youth can now pose significant risks. Mindful eating is crucial for maintaining vitality. Empowerment through knowledge, not fear. Let's explore foods that support a healthy heart. Let's talk about canned vegetables. They're convenient and affordable, but often packed with sodium. This hidden sodium can impact your heart health. Think critically about those cans in your pantry. Are they truly serving your health? Let's talk specifics about this sodium overload from canned vegetables. A single half-cup serving can contain up to 500 milligrams of sodium. The American Heart Association recommends no more than 2,300 milligrams per day. A few servings can quickly push you beyond these limits. Excess sodium increases blood volume and pressure. This strains your heart and blood vessels. High sodium intake is linked to hypertension, heart attacks, and strokes. The salty truth is that canned vegetables can undermine your heart health. While sodium is a major concern with canned vegetables, it's not the only issue. The canning process can lead to nutrient loss, especially water-soluble vitamins like vitamin C. Another concern is the lining of some cans, which may contain BPA, an endocrine disruptor. Some canned vegetables come with added sauces, introducing unhealthy ingredients. High sodium, nutrient loss, BPA, and added sauces make many canned vegetables less ideal. Now, I don't want to leave you feeling like you can never touch a canned vegetable again. Sometimes convenience is a genuine necessity. The key is to become a savvy shopper and make the smartest choices possible if you do opt for canned goods. Your first line of defense is always the nutrition label. Become a label detective. Look specifically for options that say, no salt added or low sodium. These products are becoming more widely available as consumer awareness grows. Compare brands, as sodium content can vary significantly even for the same type of vegetable. If you do purchase regular canned vegetables that contain added salt, there's a simple step you can take to mitigate some of the damage. Rinse them thoroughly. Draining the liquid they are packed in will remove some of the sodium, but rinsing the vegetables themselves under cold running water for a minute or two can wash away even more. Studies have shown this can reduce the sodium content by up to 30 to 40%, which is a significant improvement. It's an extra step, but one that your heart will thank you for. Every little bit helps. However, let me be very clear: for optimal heart health, fresh or frozen vegetables are almost always superior choices to their canned counterparts. Fresh vegetables, when in season and locally sourced, are at their peak in terms of nutrients and flavor, with no added sodium unless you put it there. Frozen vegetables are typically blanched and flash frozen shortly after harvest, a process that preserves a very high percentage of their vitamins and minerals, often more than vegetables that have traveled long distances fresh. And crucially, plain frozen vegetables rarely have added salt. Ultimately, the power is in your hands. By understanding the pitfalls of many standard canned vegetables, particularly their high sodium content, you can make informed decisions. Choose no salt-added options whenever possible. Always rinse your canned veggies. But prioritize fresh and frozen vegetables as the mainstays of your diet. This isn't about deprivation. It's about making strategic swaps that significantly benefit your cardiovascular health. Empower yourself with this knowledge and take control of what goes onto your plate and into your body for a healthier, stronger heart. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel. We're stepping into the kitchen to uncover a culinary culprit: fried vegetables. While delicious, they might be waging a silent war on our hearts. That golden brown crunch comes at a steep price. It affects your arteries, blood pressure, and overall heart health. Let's understand the science behind the sizzle to make informed choices. This isn't about deprivation. It's about empowerment. Let's get started on this crucial journey together, shall we? Let's talk about trans fats, a villain in heart health. These man-made fats are created through hydrogenation, turning liquid oils into solid fats. Repeatedly heating oils at high temperatures, like in deep frying, also forms trans fats. Even vegetables can carry these dangerous fats when fried. Trans fats raise bad LDL cholesterol and lower good HDL cholesterol. This imbalance leads to plaque buildup, increasing heart attack and stroke risk. Minimize trans fat intake for a healthier heart. Even small amounts of trans fats can cause significant health problems over time. Think of trans fats as a slow, steady drip of poison. Be vigilant for yourself and your loved ones. While trans fats are a major concern in fried vegetables, acrylamide is another hidden hazard. Formed during high-temperature cooking, acrylamide is genotoxic and carcinogenic. Major health organizations advise reducing exposure to acrylamide. Frying also increases calorie content and unhealthy fats. This can lead to weight gain and nutrient loss. For seniors, the health trade-off simply doesn't add up. Fried vegetables might be a go-to treat, but don't despair. Vegetables are nutritional champions, packed with vitamins and minerals. The problem is deep frying. Reclaim your vegetables by steaming, roasting, grilling, or sautéing. Embrace flavor with herbs and spices. Small changes can lead to monumental improvements in your well-being. Your heart has served you faithfully. Now serve it well by choosing healthier preparation methods. We're on a mission to protect your heart, especially as you enter those golden senior years. Today, we're diving into a food that many of you might enjoy for its tangy crunch. Its zesty kick. I'm talking about pickled vegetables. From those classic dill pickles to pickled beets, onions, or even kimchi. These items have a long history as flavor enhancers and preservatives. But, and this is a big but, I need you to understand that while the base vegetable might be healthy, the pickling process itself can introduce some serious concerns for your cardiovascular system. We're peeling back the layers on this common pantry staple to reveal what might be lurking beneath that appealing sharpness and why it's crucial for your heart health to be aware. Now let's talk about what happens during pickling. The magic, or perhaps the mischief in this case, lies in the brine. This is typically a solution of salt, water, vinegar, and sometimes sugar and spices. Salt, or sodium chloride, is the star player in preservation, drawing out moisture and creating an environment where harmful bacteria can't thrive. This is wonderful for shelf life, but not always wonderful for your blood pressure. The vegetables soak in this brine for extended periods, absorbing significant amounts of sodium. Think about it. That cucumber or carrot is literally bathing in salt. This isn't just a sprinkle on top. It's a deep infusion that fundamentally changes the vegetable's composition, particularly its sodium load, which is our primary concern today. Excess sodium, like that in pickled vegetables, can harm your arteries. Your body retains water to balance sodium, increasing blood volume. This raises blood pressure, straining your arteries. Over time, this can lead to hypertension and heart disease. Be mindful of your sodium intake to protect your heart. While high sodium content in pickled vegetables is a primary concern for heart health, added sugars and loss of vitamins during pickling also pose risks. Excess sugar can lead to weight gain and diabetes. Heat can destroy vitamins like C and B. Pickled vegetables may lack essential nutrients. Regular consumption can stress your heart. Balance is key for heart health. Experts agree. High sodium intake impacts heart health. The American Heart Association warns about sodium in processed foods, including pickled vegetables. Managing sodium is key to preventing high blood pressure and heart disease. Be vigilant about hidden sodium sources in pickled items. Aim for no more than 1,500 milligrams of sodium daily. Pickles can quickly push you over this limit. This is about making informed choices for heart health. Opt for fresh vegetables like cucumbers, carrots, and bell peppers. You don't have to give up on vegetables. Fresh vegetables are low in sodium and nutrient-rich. Try making low-sodium pickles at home with herbs and spices. Steam or roast vegetables to enhance their natural flavors. Look for low-sodium pickled products and read labels carefully. Moderation and awareness are key. Enjoy pickled vegetables as an occasional treat. Balance pickled items with fresh, unprocessed foods. Daily decisions protect your heart. Seek healthier options for a stronger cardiovascular future. Make choices that work tirelessly for your heart. All right, everyone, settle in, because the next vegetable preparation on our list might just be the most shocking, the most surprising one for many of you. We're talking about a snack that often wears a health halo, marketed as a virtuous alternative to those greasy potato chips you should avoid. But here's where the illusion shatters. Despite being made from vegetables, many brands of vegetable chips are surprisingly high in calories, total fat, saturated fat, and sodium. The very act of transforming a nutrient-rich beet or sweet potato into a thin, brittle chip often involves deep frying or baking, with substantial amounts of added oils, and then a generous dusting of salt and other seasonings to make them palatable and addictive. This means that the heart protective qualities of the original vegetable can be significantly undermined, if not entirely negated, by the processing journey it undertakes to reach your snack bowl. Let's peel back the layers and talk about the fat content in many commercial vegetable chips. Manufacturers often fry or bake vegetable slices with significant oil, adding calories and fat. Even with better oils like sunflower or safflower, the quantity of oil can be concerning. The type of fat and its processing impact your arteries. Saturated fats and trans fats can raise LDL cholesterol, leading to atherosclerosis. Consuming large quantities of added fat contributes to weight gain. Heating less stable oils can form harmful compounds. Some vegetable chips have as much fat as traditional potato chips. High LDL cholesterol impacts seniors' health. Saturated fats raise LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol. LDL cholesterol builds up on artery walls. High LDL levels lead to atherosclerosis. Atherosclerosis restricts blood flow and strains the heart. High LDL cholesterol and high-fat snacks contribute to atherosclerosis. Plaque buildup makes arteries less flexible. The heart works harder, leading to high blood pressure. Plaque rupture can cause heart attacks or strokes. Veggie chips with unhealthy fats contribute to this dangerous pathway. Beyond fat content, we must address the sodium sneak attack in healthy vegetable chips. Salt enhances flavor, making these snacks moreish. Natural vegetables are low in sodium, but processing spikes levels. Sea salt or gourmet seasoning adds to your daily sodium load. Check the nutrition label, not the flashy front. Popular brands can have over 200 milligrams of sodium per ounce. Multiple servings can push you over recommended daily limits. High sodium impacts blood pressure and heart health. Excess sodium leads to water retention and heart strain. For seniors, high sodium snacks can worsen hypertension. It starts with seemingly innocent dietary choices. Processing diminishes nutritional value. Phytonutrients and antioxidants can be lost. You're consuming added fats and sodium, not nutrients. You're getting a processed snack, not a serving of vegetables. Experts warn that vegetable chips can be misleading. Look beyond marketing and check nutrition facts. Fresh vegetables, air-popped popcorn, and unsalted nuts are better options. Choose whole, unprocessed snacks for heart health. And there you have it, my dedicated Health Quest viewers. We've uncovered surprising truths about vegetable preparations that could harm your heart. High sodium in canned vegetables affects blood pressure. Fried vegetables clog arteries with unhealthy fats. Pickled vegetables strain your cardiovascular system. Vegetable chips are often high in fat and sodium. Starchy vegetables with fats and salts need caution. Whole, fresh vegetables are key to heart health. Processing can turn healthy foods into risks. Choose fresh or minimally processed vegetables. Be discerning with packaged options. Knowledge is power. Stay informed and proactive.